We're introducing ourselves, as Brian would say, to the masses. My name is Marsha Blunt, President and CEO of the WABA.
Okay, and my name's Faith Coulter. I'm Vice President. And the next guy on the list is.
Oh, that's definitely me. Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Brian Prelow, Director of Operations and Officials. And because we're in the holiday spirit, bang! Watch these lights that come on here. I love Zoom people.
That's awesome, Brian.
Absolutely.
Hey, what a season we've had, huh?
Absolutely, man. We
Yeah.
love it. Good of
The
it.
talent was
Great
just
season.
unbelievable. And imagine this, we're in 2024, going into 2025. We started this in 2017.
Tremendous growth, a lot of talent that's come through the doors. It's definitely been a ride.
Yeah, definitely been a ride. In 2017, I wasn't even born yet. So,
Right. Hey, and I was only 15, so
there it is.
We're going into season number 9, and for us, we had a dream, a goal, right, of providing opportunities for players. What about our growth, Faith? What about that growth we are experiencing?
We added Kalamazoo, Rochester, Kentucky. Those new teams have just definitely stepped in and come in and shown out a little bit this season.
Yes, super huge shout out to Kentucky. Kentucky just new in the league, came out, showed out, made it to the Final Four. Some of my favorite players play for their great coaching staff. Shout out to Kentucky. Kalamazoo
Right.
really was a big standout. Rochester, but we had some awesome teams last year. And Raleigh, who just happened to be our league championship
Yes.
champion this year. So we had really the growth is awesome, and we're growing the
Yeah.
right way.
We might even be able to have Raleigh be almost a new team because they were under new ownership and leadership this season. So they're actually we can consider them a new team this season too. So which even that's even more so that they come in under new ownership and everything else, and make it to the Final Four, and on top of it all win the whole thing. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you're right. Technically, they were a new team, and how talented must you be to come in, right? Your first season, because a lot of those players were new, and compete, dethroning, right? A tremendous organization in DC, winning the championship in tremendous fashion. What a finals, huh?
That just speaks volumes to the ownerships in the league. So, how happy are we, are with the ownership groups that we have?
Passionate, right? They love what they do. They love the opportunities they're providing for the players. They've worked so well, not only with us, but with the teams that they're competing against. They're very welcoming. They've been helpful to the new teams. I think we have one of the best ownership groups in sports. Together, we talk about the parity and what it looks like and what the season meant.
It's really cool to have a league where, and on any given night, anyone can kick the snot out of anyone, right? And it just speaks to the talent, that speaks to the coaching, that speaks to the staff, the ownership. It speaks to so many things. It speaks to the fan bases, and we're really excited. And I think, to be honest with you, Marsha and Dave, just to talk about the league, for us to be in a position to create a league where it's super competitive, I think that's pretty cool. It really is pretty cool. I mean, the Final Four was ultra competitive. I mean, we had every year the Final Four is ultra competitive, right? So we were literally getting the best teams each and every time. And listen, we're splitting hairs with the Wires, right? This year, the Richmond Roadrunners could have easily been there.
Absolutely.
Right? And dominated. So we're just splitting hairs, but we're getting super ultra competitive teams, and I'm just really proud of how competitive everyone is. Marsha, did you have a favorite team that you liked watching this year? Remember, this is equivalent to picking your favorite kid.
I know, and I must say, every year I've mentioned it to you. I'm sure I've mentioned it to Faith over the years. as we enter the playoffs every year, I get so emotional because it matters, right? We know it matters to us. It matters to the teams. And as we move into playoffs and the rounds and then the final four, it's like we had another beautiful season, competitive season. Every year we say it's our best season yet. And and it just touches my heart when we all come together for that final four, that first night. So as far as having a favorite, um, I don't want to sound cliche, but they're all my favorites because they really make us who we are. So
There's something about every team that I like. So it's kind of hard to pick a favorite one because there's whether it's players, ownerships, staff. There's always something about these different teams that draws you to them. So it's kind of you know
Okay, now those were really two nice politically correct answers.
ah
the All Star game, my goodness, our All Star games are literally that. And then we're able to do our awards during the course of the weekend, which I believe the players and the coaches and the owners really appreciated. We got it right.
great shout out to Greensboro once again for always putting on a great finals. Their staff, their ownership, they're great.
You're
They're
right.
great.
I
I
mean,
love them.
Shatrina Smalls,
Yep.
kudos to you for 3 straight years. You have been a pleasure and a joy to work with,
Shatrina and her sister
and her
Shaniqua. I
sister
mean,
Shaniqua, and the
you
staff.
cannot.
As you said, the whole organization in the city of Greensboro.
Yeah,
It's just,
absolutely.
it has been a beautiful 3 years.
Just in the final words, it's really cool to have a league um, that encompasses everything that we want to encompass for everyone. So, what does that mean? That means providing an opportunity for everyone in every aspect, in every line of business, and every segment of the game operations to learn, achieve, and then also succeed, whether it be the officials, the assistant coaches, the facility directors, the managers on the benches, obviously the coaches, from the head coach to the assistant coaches, from the video folks to the photographers of the staff. Literally, it's a league of opportunity, not just for the players. Now, listen, we wouldn't be here without the players, right?
Absolutely.
Because of the great talent that the owners, that the local ownerships are able to secure within each one of their markets, it's able to bring so much more. And we're really thankful to just kind of be servants for this, right? Marcia, you created this literally from nothing way back in the day. You created this from a dream, from a wish, and you saw a need and you went in there and you did it. Like it's really remarkable because if it was easy to do, everybody would do it. Everybody would create a women's league that goes up and down the East Coast. And one year we had a West Coast division. Everyone would do that, right? But it's not. And so it takes a tremendous leader. It takes somebody who can steer the ship, herd the cats, we call it, right? And then we just get everything going. So really, really proud to be a part of this from an officiating standpoint. All the officials, from the signers to everyone who loves to adjudicate this wonderful game that we're part of, from an operations perspective, we're really happy. But just overall, I think I speak for all the owners and all of our sponsors and everyone that we're really thankful to you, Marcia, and thank you for providing an opportunity for all of us to live our life dream in this wonderful league called the WABA. That's it.
Thank you, Brian. Without you and Faith, it would continue to be a dream. So I thank you. I thank the teams, the ownership, um, and we just want to say peace and blessings in the new year. Here's to 2025. Everyone be safe out there. And thank you all for your support.